Okay, now before we understand and start coding with HTML, let's try to understand what exactly is HTML. Now, obviously in the page I have HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is basic skeleton of a web page. Confusing? Let's try to understand with an example. This is an image of human skeleton. Now you can see skeleton is actually defining the body. If I talk about it, is giving the structure to the body. It has two legs, it has two hands, it has a face, it has a head, it has ribs and whatnot. It has a rib if I talk about. Now let's compare it with a skeleton of an elephant. This is a skeleton of an elephant. You can see we have a tail if I talk about. We have trunks. I don't know like if we call them trunks or what. Now let's compare it with the skeleton of a dog. Now this is a skeleton of a dog if I talk about. So you can see we have ribs, we have these legs if I talk about, we have a tail, we have a neck and we have a head. So what's the difference? This skeleton is defining how the body is going to shape, how the body is going to be. And it is giving basically the structure to the body. In similar fashion, we have something known as skeleton of a web page, which is HTML. So what it basically does, it gives you the structure if I talk about of the page. So like let's say we want to design something, we will simply give out a structure. Now let me show you the source code of that page. So this is the particular source code of this page. Now obviously I have included a lot of things, so don't worry, but you can see this is the body if I talk about, which is visible to us. What is body tag? What are these different tags? We will learn that, but try to understand this is the structure of this HTML page. This is defining how my web page is going to look like. So I have a h1 tag, I have a p tag, I have a button tag, I have a script tag, I have body, I have HTML, I have head, I have link. So all these tags if I talk about, they define the structure. So just like in this particular image if I talk about, or maybe this particular image, so we have separate bones for finger, we have separate bones for wrist, we have separate bones for biceps if I talk about, we have separate bones for shoulder bone if I talk about, we have separate bones for knees. So in just similar sense, we have separate HTML tags for designing the structure of our HTML. So what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is used to create the skeleton of a web page. So this is what HTML is. Now I don't want to go deeper and I don't want to explain what is CSS right now, what is JavaScript right now. We will learn them in the following series. So if you have a question, please let me know in the comment.